The Euphrates River finally dried up, and this mysterious thing emerged. Do you know the Euphrates River has dried up? It used to be one of the biggest and most significant rivers in Western Asia's history. Many ancient people's lives relied on it. This drying up is not just a Bible prophecy. It is really occurring now. As it has dried up, many shocking discoveries from the past have come to light. Let's watch this video to find out. But before that, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel to watch more amazing videos like this one. Since the Euphrates River is almost done flowing, it will soon be dry. Many Christians are closely watching how it grows. This is because Bible talks about the Euphrates River in relation to the fall of 4 angels, which happens after the river has dried up totally. But just recently, a shocking video showed a place that made strange noises. People said that the place was on the Euphrates River, and the noise came from beneath the ground through a hole. People who resided in the area thought the voice was from fallen angels locked up so they would produce a sound like they were requesting assistance. What does Revelation chapter 9 verse 13 to 18 say about these fallen angels? Revelation chapter 9 verse 13 to 18 says, "Then the 6th angel blew his trumpet, and I heard a single voice coming from the horns on the golden altar that is before God, saying to the 6th angel, the one holding the trumpet, 'Set free the 4 angels who are bound at the great river Euphrates.' Then the 4 angels who had been prepared for this hour, day, month, and year were set free to kill 1/3 of humanity. The number of soldiers on horseback was 200 million. I heard their number. Now, this is what the horses and their riders looked like in my vision. The riders had breastplates that were fiery red, dark blue, and sulfurous yellow in color. The heads of the horses looked like lions' heads, and fire, smoke, and sulfur came out of their mouths." What exactly does this indicate? And will the Bible's predictions come true? Is it feasible that all these sounds are really being produced by angels that have been cast down? In today's video, we'll look into the strange sounds that were caught in a clip, and people all over the globe are in a state of confusion. Iraq is having a terrible drought in history it has ever seen in decades. Communities that get their water from the Tigris and Euphrates rivers have been left without it. They have to sustain because it doesn't rain enough, and they don't know how to use their reserves well. The people in charge of the Mosul Dam and Reservoir let some water out in January so that farms in the Kurdistan area of the country didn't dry up. It turned out that the action helped protect more than the crops. Yes, this helped archaeologists examine that area. Archaeologists had only a few days to look at the region before the water came back. However, they were able to locate what they think was a large city constructed by the Mitanni Empire 3,400 years ago, and the dam was built in the 1980s. But the buildings and artifacts that survived the earthquake that wiped out the city around 1350 BCE hadn't been thoroughly examined, based on a research study published in 2018 by Jason Daly of Smithsonian Magazine. Due to the drought, investigators could check out a long-lost castle with joint walls about 6 feet thick and 22 feet high on the inside. They found pieces on a wall and bright red and blue works of art. But there wasn't enough time for the archaeologists to make a good map of the settlement before the water started to rise again. So when the dry spell hit again this year, a research group was put together quickly to rush out to this site. According to an assertion from the University of Tübingen, the University of Freiburg provided researchers with short notice funding to examine a significant portion of the city as possible before it was resubmerged. Now, you can better understand what this ancient metropolis might have looked like because the team drew up plans of several huge buildings. And hundreds of constructions were found, including a fortified industrial complex with walls and towers and a storage building with many floors. That huge building is very important because it must have been used to store a huge amount of goods, most likely brought from across the area, and an assistant professor of archaeology at the University of Freiburg in a statement the expedition's leader assigned an armored chasm. The head of the Kurdistan Archaeology Organization says that perhaps the location was an important center in the Mitanni Empire, based on what they found when they dug there. The group was surprised by how well some of the walls, which were made of sun-dried mud and had been underwater for more than 40 years, had stayed in place. Most probably, this is because an earthquake wiped out the city. It changed the top sections of the walls into rubble, which kept the city safe for a long time. The site is likely the ancient city of Sakeku, an important center in the Mitanni Empire from 1500 to 1350 BCE. The Mitanni Empire stretched from the Zagros Mountains to the Mediterranean Sea and was one of several kingdoms and republics made by the Indo-Iranians in Mesopotamia and Syria. But very lately, a very mysterious video came out of this area, and many people find the sounds to be very scary. Angels who fell and got stuck under the Euphrates River have been written about. What about how the beast sounds like a scorpion? That will be released from the earth when Revelation 9's bottomless pit is opened, according to a video showing archaeologists operating at the dried-up location. The Euphrates River is now known to the public. The video also asserts to have captured the noises of fallen angels or monsters that are stuck in the deep pit. We need to think that these noises might just be made up, and we only have one video, so this is hardly proof. We do understand though that 4 angels are locked away at the Euphrates River, and that they will kill one of the people when they are set free. We know this because the Bible says that a third of men have 200 million horsemen. Revelation chapter 16 verse 12 to 16. The 6th angel poured out his bowl on the great river Euphrates, and its water was dried up, to prepare the way for the kings from the east. And I saw, coming out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet, 3 unclean spirits like frogs, for they are demonic spirits, performing signs, who go abroad to the kings of the whole world, to assemble them for battle on the great day of God the Almighty. And they assembled them at the place that in Hebrew is called Armageddon. I really hope that these strong buildings, which were built with impressive skill, are studied in depth so that we can learn more about their history. Could there be more things to find in rivers and oceans in other parts of the world? Do you think that the Bible's predictions will come true? Are these actually the voices of angels who have fallen? Do let us know in the comment section. And well, on that note, we must end today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. With that, take care, and I'll see you guys next time.